It's his responsibility. Because my dad is in the house all the time, and because I work shifts and because I'm out all the time, I think he should pull his weight more.
She uses the living room, she uses the kitchen, she uses the bathroom. I'd like just a little bit of cooperation, and then we could get along smashing that way.
This time we're motoring into Newcastle with trusty dirt detective Aggie Mackenzie at the wheel and cleaning queen Kim Woodburn ready for action. Called to clean up mucky father and daughter double act, Vince and Steph. They get on like a house on fire outside the house, but when they get home, a bitter battle of blame is simmering.
They both get on brilliant most of the time until it comes down to housework, and that's when they argue and fall out.
Your responsibility.
It's yours.
Her responsibility.
Yours.
Steph avails herself of all the facilities in the house, but the only room she cleans is her bedroom. So while Steph luxuriates on her rose-strewn bed, Vince seethes on the sofa, fuming about the filth which collects all around.
To blame for the mess, both of them, I think, my dad and Stephanie, yeah.
On hand to stop these two pointing the finger and start fighting the filth is our daring domestic duo. First task is an inspection of this dreadful dwelling.
Let's get in.
Oh, what
Stinky pig!
Honky poo. What's behind this door? God, what a stench! Oh, uric acid. That's terrible.
That is very strong, Kim.
I gotta get out. No. This person's just not aiming. There's wee everywhere. Come out.
The sour stench seeps into the kitchen, where further horrors await.
Oh, do you think this is a joke?
What's been in there?
I have no idea.
It's green. Green. Aggie, now, just a minute.
Pull it out, Kim.
It's just years and years of food dropped, tea dropped, coffee dropped.
It's just... What do you think that is?
Well, they've thrown food for years. And it's
From the bottom of the bin to the crevice in the cupboard, nary a surface is safe from scum.
Oh, Lord heavens, Lord.
My goodness.
Look at the... Oh.
The living room is heaving with this household's hair.
What a mess. You know, it wouldn't take much to tidy up, would it? Just put the clothes away and then you're there.
silly. Oh, God, it's very musty. Oh, dear God, look at... The whole of the carpet has a coating of dog's hairs.
Upstairs, things get even worse.
Oh, good God. Hey, Axe.
What on earth is on the carpet? Is that makeup?
Aggie, stand to one side, love, because that is the toilet mass.
Could you put that down now, please, Kim? It's starting to get to me. Let's see what's in here. Oh my goodness me, it's a different house.
We'll be in the same... We can't be in the same house, can we? Good
Isn't
Lord.
it amazing? Good God, I don't get this at all. I think it's very
So
strange.
she can't say she doesn't know how to clean because she does.
Time to confront this dirty double act.
How has this house got in this state with you two, father and daughter?
Because he does nothing.
Nor do you.
She does nothing.
Nor do you.
What's wrong with the pair of you that you can't work together and sort it out together?
Well, I work shifts, so I'm never in the house. And I find it really, really difficult to find time to just clean. So, and because my dad's in the house, it's a lot easier for him to do it.
What is the length of shifts you work?
I can do 12-hour shifts.
You can.
How many days a week?
Generally 4 and I have 3 off.
OK, so you've got 3 days off. That's more than most people have.
Yes.
So you do have time, don't you?
Yeah, but I do go out with my friends and I do go and see other members of the family.
Life's not just you leisuring yourself.
I know, but I'm only 24 and I mean...
Dude, you're a dirty 24!
What's the story with the loo? Who uses that loo?
I must admit, it's just me.
And the dog, surely.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's the dog. I don't know.
Dear.
You might call it now.
Urine has a smell that's not pleasant. dear. The devil's living in your bladder.
You're not actually doing any cleaning, are you?
Well, I'm now retired from work, and I've sort of got to a stage in my life where I thought I could have things to do myself, go out and enjoy life with my friends. And I find that I don't get that much time really, because I'm continuously tidying up after her, and I don't see that I should have to do that. Not at my stage in life, no. I've done my bit of looking after them. She's old enough now to sort of look after herself to a certain extent.
He is saying to you, if you'd muck and he'd muck in as well.
But I do my room.
Excuse me, what? Do you know your attitude? Do you know, young lady, your attitude stinks, dear. You've got us fit in with your dad. He's been good to you, hasn't he?
He has.
Is he a nice dad?
He is.
Has he spoilt you?
He has.
And you know it, don't you?
I do.
So how are we going to get this sorted? We've got to have a plan, haven't we?
We do.
We need a written statement from Stephanie.
You're
to say
right,
that she
I'm
would
the one
agree.
from him.
Listen, handsome Harry, you're not off the hook. You can do this to me as much as you like this business, but it won't get you off the hook.
For Vince and Steph, their dirt-dodging days are over. Kim's raring to clean up their act, so it's off with the day wear and on with the whites. And to assist with this cleaning crusade, a veritable army of filth fighters is ushered into this house of horrors. Let the cleaning commence.
What of that pair like? One's as bad as the other.
But they're both blaming each other, and they're both equally responsible. Living in utter filth, aren't they, and in denial. But I'm going to get the kitchen done with Vince, because, God help me, what are you going to do?
Well, I'm going to take that young madam up to the bathroom and show her a thing or two.
Oh, good luck to you.
Yeah.
God bless us.
The curtain's coming down on this dirty double act. Time for Dirt Detective Aggie to highlight this home's unhygienic hotspots.
Right, so while these two have been battling with each other, they've well and truly lost the fight against filth. So, I have a hunch that the bacteria are thriving undisturbed all over this house. So what I'm going to do is take some samples from key areas all around and hope that the results will get this pair to stop fighting and start cleaning.
As the cleaners attack this hideous hovel, Kim is getting overheated by the sickening state of the odious oven.
This hob's a disgrace, you know, isn't it? Now, all I'm doing is I'm attempting to get most of the grease off with hot, soapy water. And as you can see, I'm getting a lot off. What I'm going to do...
I'm surprised how much is coming off,
Yes,
actually.
because grease really sits on the surface, doesn't it? So there's no excuse. If you'd have wiped this as soon as you cooked, the little bit you had, you'd have taken half a second, but you people will not clean, you see. I think you'll agree that's an absolute disgrace.
Yeah.
But I've taken all that off in less than a minute.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do to help it along, ideally I've got biological clothes washing powder. The enzymes in that will kill all the grease. Now, I'd love to be able to... I'm going to put a lot of water here in the little gullies, if you like, and I'm going to pour in the biological, and I'm going to rub it all in, you see.
So it's just ordinary biological washing powder?
Yes. And a little bit of water with it. You really make a little paste, get it rubbed in. Right, let's leave it now, come back in 20 minutes' time. Vince, you're a lovely man, but a dirty beggar, and I... Ooh.
Upstairs, Aggie's going up the wall with Stephanie's slovenly ways.
What are these marks on the wall here?
Well, that's mascara because I went on a night out and when I came in to take my makeup off, I just couldn't find the tissue anywhere, so the wall was the next best place.
How did it get from your eye to the wall?
I just put some eye makeup remover on my finger and just rubbed it on and then...
And you wiped it off from the wall?
I did.
You naughty girl, that's very slovenly, isn't it?
No.
I'm going to show you a really good way of getting this off, and it works on waterproof mascara as well. Petroleum jelly, get a little bit of it on this cloth, dry cloth, and then just dab it on gently, just a layer on top of the mascara. You can only do this on emulsion walls, really. You can't do it on wallpaper because it might wreck it. Okay? Leave that just for about 10 seconds, that's all it needs. Then get some warm soapy water, another part of the cloth, rub quite gently, and there you are. Right? And there won't be any more mascara marks on the wall to remove anyway, will there?
Certainly won't be.
Good, Stephanie.
The clean team is bravely battling the unholy bog, while Kim squeezes new life out of the catastrophic cooker.
Oh, my God, look at the difference.
Can nearly see your face.
Can you compare with the other one after 20 minutes? I'm not kidding you. I mean, really, it's quite outstanding, isn't it? It's wonderful. Now, a little bit of... No, half a lemon, well, a quarter if you like, nobody's arguing. And all I'm going to do then, I'm going to take a dry cloth and I'm going to sprinkle bits on here. Vince, why do you reckon I'm doing this? A bit of lemon, why?
I think for the lemony smell.
Oh, I certainly am.
Takes away the greasiness.
And you know, because you've had such a dirty... little lemon spread on the top, stoves, on the bath. Oh, it doesn't half make everything smell.
And it doesn't harm the surface of the cook or anything? No?
Not in the least, my love. Now, here. That's lovely. And, my dear, a bit left over for a gin, dear.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Did you fancy? Let's do it, mate. Let's do it. Let's go.
Looks like Vince and Steph have won the lottery, and it's rollover week.
I'm going to roll you, dear.
And Vince's number is up too.
Every time you tinkle, have a sprinkle.
Father Vince and daughter Steph are living out their own slovenly sitcom. But it's time for their Geordie joking to stop. While Steph lords it up in her palatial suite, Vince sulks in front of the sink. Kim and Aggie have arrived to umpire this battle of blame.
Get on with this.
It's time to stop arguing and start cleaning.
Now, look, I'm going to show you something. I've got this breadboard of yours. Now, what do you chop on this? Come on, be truthful.
Peppers, onion, meat.
I see. Never wash it, I notice. Now, what you must do is, when you've got an open wood board and you've scrubbed it, the last thing you do with it is treat it with vegetable oil. But if it's got a stink on it, I'm going to get the stink off as well, right? And I'm going to use dry mustard. Dry mustard. And I'm simply going to do this. Don't use much, you know. And I'm going to rub this in. Now, this smelt of all sorts on this board, you know that. And believe it or not, this mustard will neutralise the odour. Now, I sufficiently rubbed this in, it's like a paste, it's going like a paste because of the moisture on the board. You just wash it off under the tap, my love. I've now got a clean, stink-free board. If you can honestly smell a pong on that, do say. I want you to say. I want you to be honest about it. Can you smell anything on that nasty?
No.
Thank you. I'll rest my case, thank
Clean
you.
wood.
I'm clever, me, you know.
Yeah?
Oh, yes, I'm a clever woman.
Kim always cuts the mustard with her kitchen hygiene, and our pristine team is getting to grips with the stinky sitting room. In the bathroom, Steph's been plastering it on a bit thick with the foundation, but Aggie has the solution.
Because makeup is oily, you need something quite strong to work at it. Something like white spirit, for instance. So, soak the cloth with white spirit. Now, you need your room well ventilated and wear gloves while you're doing this. And then just sort of blot the carpet. It's a strong alcohol-based product, and that's exactly what you need to get this greasy makeup off your carpet. Okay? Keep blotting until the colour's coming up. See this?
Yeah.
It comes off so easily.
Yeah, it looks like new.
Now, this smell is pretty strong. You don't want to leave the smell of white spirit in your carpet. So I've got a solution here of a cupful of warm water, 2 tablespoons of washing up liquid, and then just spray onto the area. Now, Steph, it is a heck of a job you've got here. I am going to help you do this because I feel a bit sorry for you. But next time you have a blob on the carpet, deal with it straight away, please.
Certainly will. It looks easy enough, so I'll have a go.
Now get going. Try that bit there. See how easy it is? Not too hard, don't want to damage the carpet.
Downstairs, the hair of the dog is no housework hangover cure, but Kim's got a remedy for Vince's molting mutt.
Do you know, I'm sitting here. I'm not kidding you. I'm sitting on a bunch of Barney's, the dog hairs.
Yeah.
My bum's itching like mad. I've got them in my drawers and everything here, thanks to you. They're all over the place. Don't they get on your nerves?
Oh, yeah. It's really getting us down when, you know, you're sort of forever picking bits of dog hair out my
You're
clothes.
supposed to brush your dog, you know. I've noticed this. This is a pure new wool sweater. It's lamb's wool. Now, I'm going to show you a very easy way of keeping this clean.
Right.
And it applies to furniture and carpets, but we can't get to everything. Get this on, young man. Double-sided tape. This is just roller that you use on paint. This is going to be a sticky job. Hold that, my love. I'm going to pull this back, right, darling, and I'm going to roll this right round here. Ooh, what? There you go. A right gumpy, double-sided. I mean, look. Now, watch, watch, watch. And cheap and cheerful, no excuses. I'm going to roll you, dear.
Oh.
Just watch, darling. Darling, look at this. Now, I think...
That is amazing.
Also, you know what I like about this? Cheap. You've got the handle, which gives you a good leverage.
Rolling
But I'll tell you
action.
something. Look at this, you see? And look how clear this is. Put your sleeve against that and look at the difference. I'll tell you something else.
coming off like-
Lamb's wool can easily snag if you're not careful.
Yeah.
This is such a gentle thing. We're not pulling any lamb's wool off at all. Am I getting through to you?
You
Dave?
are.
By
Definitely.
Jove, he's got it, hasn't he?
That's it.
But these Geordie jokers are about to discover their dirty act has gone sour. The results are back from the lab.
While you two have been wasting time arguing about the housework, doing no cleaning, an unbelievable number of microorganisms have been setting up home here. Enterobacter, Klebsiella, Citrobacter, Staphylococci, Micrococci, Fecal Streptococci, Rhodotorola.
Well, it's good for you.
Not at these levels, Vince, I
Because
can
you've got
tell
to
you
build
that.
up your resistance in your body. The other ones...
Do you notice the smell of ammonia in the downstairs loo or the bathroom?
I do, and that's why I refuse to go in there.
I don't smell a link.
Right. This is the mat from the bathroom upstairs, and these are fibres from the downstairs loo. They are both sopping with urine.
That must be Bonnie the
They
dog.
really are. It's
Can't blame the dog. It's got to be you or the dog. It's certainly not me.
The reason that we've got this smell of ammonia here is it's because of the breakdown of the pee, essentially, that's all over the place. And that is providing ideal breeding grounds for bacteria. The one that worries me most is a bacterium called Klebsiella. Now, the Klebsiella, once it's left the body, can lead to, most commonly, pneumonia. That involves high fever, bronchitis, infection of the blood, and even lung destruction. Now that's serious. So quit the blaming. Vince, you're not getting any younger. Your immune system will be getting weaker as you get on. Steph, as a nurse, you should be aware of the health risks. So I want the pair of you to stop the fighting and start cleaning. Together, Vince, together.
While the dirty duo digest this disturbing news, their crusty carpet is coming up nicely.
With all the bacteria that was in here, Vince, we had to get the industrial strength cleaners to it, okay? So the carpet's looking great now, so much better.
Yep.
What you need to do from now on is vacuum it regularly, keep the window open, to keep the smell down, okay? Now, what I've got here also is a homemade deodorizer for your carpet, right? The recipe is half a cup of bicarbonate of soda,
Yeah.
half a cup of corn flour. It's a different consistency, so it works together very well.
Right.
And also mixed in about 15 drops of essential oil, something like citronella or lime or orange or lemon. Makes it smell really fresh and lovely. And what you need to do then is sprinkle onto the carpet, okay? Rub it in. Leave it overnight, ideally, and then in the morning, just come along and vacuum it up and it'll all go away. There you are, Vince, as easy as that. So remember, every time you tinkle, have a sprinkle.
Very good. I like that, yes.
After an exhaustive day of steaming and preening, this Geordie grime scene has finally come clean. It's almost time to reveal the results. 24 hours ago, this house was home to a stinky sitcom, and cleaning up was rarely at anyone's convenience. Now it's all sweet laughter, and the grease paint's on the shelves, not on the walls.
Come on in, Steph.
A bit of a treaty on
Have a look at this. What do you reckon?
It's clean.
Well, that's a word for it. Yes, that's a good start.
No fungus dinner.
Exactly. It smells good, doesn't it?
Oh, it smells beautiful.
I just can't believe the carpet's blue.
The lounge was hairy, the clutter leery. Now it's a dapper den.
What do you think?
I'm flabbergasted. Honest, it's gobsmacking. It's really, really...
It's not look nice, isn't it?
I didn't honestly think you could manage this. I've dreamed of this day coming where I could come into my own house and say, I'm proud of this house now.
Their kitchen sink was a real-life drama. Now it's a scene of domestic bliss.
We're not in the same kitchen. It's not our house, this. Ladies, what can I say? It's going to make my life so much easier.
Yeah.
Everything's going to be just so neat and tidy and...
I can't believe the change.
But I've never heard her so quiet in my life. Gone.
The cooker has amazed me. Like,
well,
it's...
So can you use
You
it
can actually
now?
see your face. I could use it as a mirror, nearly.
Got to keep it nice. Come on now, we've got it lovely. Don't let us down, but don't let yourselves down.
So you have
We
been
won't let you
warned.
down. We won't let you down. Together, be united.
Oh, that's lovely.
2 weeks later, Kim and Aggie return. Are Vince and Steph still Newcastle United or heading for relegation?
I don't know what to think about this, Aggie.
I'm not expecting.
No, I'm not expecting much myself. I'm going to be totally honest.
Hi, you two. Oh, my goodness, Ned. Oh, get the new carpet.
I'll just walk posh now.
How are you?
I was going to get the right carpet out. You know, but...
Sure thing. I
Come on,
can't
come on.
wait to see the rest. Fancy in here. Oh, it smells lovely. Oh,
lovely.
My goodness. A bit of home improvement in here.
Lord above me.
I bought the things and my dad put them into practice and looks good.
Great, so you've been working well together.
Working together
Oh,
now
did you
instead
hear
of-
that, Kim? A partnership.
They're at each other's throats, won't they?
Oh, my goodness me.
Goodness me.
Oh, it's lovely. It's
Dude,
very
I
neat
know it's a
and
lovely
tidy.
fragrance. Looks like you've been going at the carpets here, my loves. My goodness me. You know, we came here, your dad said, oh, she won't help in the house. Was it because it was so untidy that I can't be bothered?
Probably.
So, I mean, do you do it willingly now? So, serious, did you?
For the last couple of weeks, I've come in from work and I have been tired, but I have still done little bits.
But it's not taking you long, is it?
No, it's not taking as long as it would have done.
Again, it's the working together.
Exactly, that's
bit.
right.
I know that
Yes.
Stephanie will do our share now.
Wow!
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, but sell yourself.
My Lord. Oh, my God.
Have you actually been doing any cooking?
I have. I made a meal for my dad and I bought new flooring, bought loads of accessories and redecorated.
Do you know, honestly, lovey, I'm so pleased, honestly.
It's like living in a different world.
Would you have believed that cleaning would have had such a dramatic effect?
I was even surprised myself what the impetus that it gave me to start going and doing things and totally changed my life.
Oh, God, that's so exciting! Thanks, everyone. You've been brilliant.
Very much. It's been smashing me coming back.
Well, I've had the perfect opportunity to hire my dad's rubbish out, so...
But leave it to us.
Hey, keep up the good work. It's smashing.
Bye, folks. Bye.
Cheers, now.
Do you know that was wonderful? Haven't they done us proud, Ags?
Absolutely brilliant.
Ags,
We done good.
everywhere you go, it's dust, isn't it?
But it's nice to give Newcastle a finishing touch, isn't it?
I know, but honestly,
Yes.
Aggie, there's nobody ever dust but you and I.
Me? It's never ending round here. God, never ending. Oh! Look at it, Kim. Look at it. Look! That's all I've got.